the mic frapped out right about, right about here, I think. Actually, right at the beginning. You can hear the road, but you can't hear me talking. So for whatever reason, it just didn't pick me up. And thank you, GoPro Hero 5. I love it. Don't even use the quick shoot either. Don't know why that happened. Hi folks, sorry about this crude overview, but this is a map of southern British Columbia, and here you can see Vancouver Island. This is the 49th parallel, divides US from Canada. This is British Columbia, all of this, and this is Washington State, Idaho, Montana. You can see how big BC is. It's when we took off from the Neuse Bay and crossed BC, there was about 1,100 kilometers of windy road. As a crow flies, I don't know, what, 800? Fairly big place. We went into Waterton, which is in Alberta. I'll just move the map slightly. You can't see it, but Waterton, it's right on the border, about where my finger is. So not that far over the border at all. What I'm going to do is focus on yesterday because, well, it turns out, one, I had my video recorder set to linear, and so the view for you is not very good, and two, the mic frapped out on me and didn't work. So I thought I'd just sort of review where we were yesterday and what we did. So here we go. I'm coming down and focusing on the area of BC that we're in right now, British Columbia. I'll move this over. We came back from Waterton, okay, and we came across here. We went through Sparwood, Fernie, Galloway, up through here. I would have loved to have gone to Fort Steele and taken the little road that goes to it, because it's a real motorcycling road. Didn't have the time yesterday, so I guess I'm gonna have to do this again. Then we went down to Cranbrook, stopped for lunch. That's about 250, 280 kilometers. After Cranbrook, we went all the way down through Moy River, Moy Lake area, through Yak, and then up to Creston. But this is all stuff we had done. This is the Crow's Nest, Highway 3, and we'd come all the way out along Highway 3. So we'd just backtracked. So I didn't really have the camera on for that. It was very windy over the Crow's Nest Pass, over the Rockies here, extremely windy through the Continental Divide. I was riding at a really good angle. The bill on my helmet was, the bike was fine, but my head was trying to be screwed off to the right every time because the wind seemed to be coming from the south. Then it turned to a headwind a little bit down here. It was all good though. Got through it, went away, turned into a lovely day right about down here, which was perfect because then we hit the Highway 3A, which is part of the Selkirk, the International Selkirk Loop. And you can see it goes into the States. If I go down here, you can see it goes into the States. There's a loop, there's an international loop that sort of goes down here and up here across the border. Can't do that right now, the border's shut. Doesn't matter. The best part of the loop, to tell you the honest truth, is the bit that we're doing here, and it's in Canada, it's in British Columbia, and it's Highway 3A. It starts and you basically chase along the east side of Kootenay Lake, and it was a beautiful road. I've got it on film, and I was doing some wonderful, if I say so myself, some wonderful chatting, and about half an hour, 45 minutes up here. It's all 60 km/h, but well, a lot of people are doing faster than that, let's put it that way. 90 seems possible, you know, in a perfect world, with the road closed and the police organizing things for you. Then you get to Kootenay Bay and you take a freshwater ferry, goes right across Kootenay Lake. It's free, okay? Motorcyclists don't get priority on this ferry like they do on the coast, but you get on. They've got places for you. You get across and you go to a place called Balfour, which is down here. And then what we did is we went up the 31 to Caslow and we stayed the night. This is where I am right now in Caslow. The True Blue, I think it's called. What's this place called? The True Blue Inn? Yeah, really nice place, very good. About 140 with taxes overnight, if you're interested. This is our last luxurious stay before we get going on camping again. We're in Caslow for a good reason. One, it's a super lovely little village town. It's got a brew house. It's got an incredible restaurant in it, several restaurants. It looks gorgeous. It's right on the lake. You couldn't ask. I can't believe that a little town like this with such a small population is such a buzzing place. It's amazing. Not busy buzzing, just sort of a happening sort of place with all these sort of trendy places. It's awesome. Motorcyclists everywhere, and the reason there are motorcyclists everywhere is this road here, 31A, from Caslow to New Denver. Okay, this road is the second or third best road in BC for riding as described by DHBC. destination highways, the group of riders that go around and ride all the roads in this province and rate them for scenery, road surface, curving, curvability, sight lines, you name it, enjoyment. And this one comes, I think, number 2. I've done it before. It's a beautiful road. It follows, I came the other way. It follows a river all the way down. There are sort of alpine views here of massively high mountains with snow on. It's gorgeous, but don't be watching that. This is a very curvaceous road, a lovely, enjoyable road to ride. I'll zoom in on it a little bit here. And we're going to zoom up here, and then we're going to take a right. I'm going to carry on up to the cusp. We're going to stop for coffee there. This whole thing's about 90 kilometers here. Okay, so we're going to stop for coffee, fill up with gas in the cusp. It's the last real gas until we get to Vernon, which is where we're going to be going today. So then once we have done that, we're going to go down this road here, which is the Highway 6. Okay, and that's what the 31 joined to. This is all the 6 once you get to New Denver. Really interesting place, New Denver and Silverton. Sandon, you got to stop there. There's an old museum dirt road to get there. Really worthwhile going there, folks. Silverton, New Denver. This is all a lovely road too. Down here we go up to Nacas. Down we go to Farquhar. And yes, I'm allowed to say that, folks. No tittering at the back. So once we get to Farquhar, we're going to take the freshwater ferry across to Needles. We're going to carry on the 6. It's a beautiful road. There's nothing here. It's very sparse. Make sure you've filled up with gas before you try this one. And then you start to get sort of alpine meadowland. You come to Coldstream. Then you get to the nasty 97A. I say nasty, it's just a big road, that's all. And then you branch off left to Vernon. We're going to go through there, and we're going to end up at Fintry Provincial Park on Okanagan Lake. And that's where we're camping for the night. But for those of you wanting a gorgeous route, by all means, do this Selkirk loop, but don't forget the best part of it is not actually on the loop. It's up here, 31 and 31A, and explore this area here. This is awesome. There's so much to see. The Japanese internment prison for Japanese, it's really well presented and very worthwhile seeing. I'm not going to see it this time. I saw it last time. Pretty criminal what was done to them. No blame here because we're not involved, but in the past, pretty criminal what was done to them. And but they made the most of it. You go to the prison and how they beautified it and made it work for them despite the conditions they were living in was amazing. Sandon, buses, trains, all parked in a museum, beautiful location, old mining town, silver mining town. And if you take off on the dirt road and go up the hill there, you have some amazing views. If you have an enduro bike or a ADV bike, you could go up there. Beautiful. Haven't been all the way down here, but you should give it a shot. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. Ainsworth Hot Springs, etc. Okay, very low tech, and sorry for taking up your time.
Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. If this is the first time you've watched, please consider subscribing. I do product reviews, motorcycle reviews, off-road and on-road vlogs, as well as tours. Don't forget to follow me on social media, that's Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and to like, and especially, I'm begging you here folks, subscribe. This is the BlueMarbleRider, out.